The Apple Watch Series 3 has been out for almost exactly 1 year, but in 2018, is an Apple Watch, and even more broadly a smartwatch, worth your money at all? Hey YouTube, how's it going? My name's Jonathan, and in this video I'm giving you my thoughts on whether the Apple Watch is worth it. So before I begin this video, let me just say this. The Apple Watch Series 3 is the first smartwatch that I've ever owned. In the past, there were always two reasons that stopped me from wanting to get a smartwatch, particularly one as nice and expensive as the one Apple offers. First, I didn't really see the point in spending upwards of $300 or $400 on something which, at first glance, doesn't really do anything that different from my phone. After all, you can use an Apple Watch as a fitness tracker, as an iPod, even as a flashlight, but it's by no means a standalone device. There's no camera, it's not easy to respond to emails and messages, you can't really tweet or watch videos or read stories on your phone, and you still need an iPhone to set it up and get the most out of it. Even an LTE model of the Apple Watch, which is designed to eliminate some of the need for a phone, isn't a perfect solution, since the cellular connectivity will drain your battery significantly faster. My other reason for not getting an Apple Watch is just that it seems like a somewhat bold fashion statement. In 2018, everyone has a phone, but having another $400 device just sitting there on your wrist for the whole world to see struck me the wrong way for some reason. Plus, you can't even use the Apple Watch as a timepiece all the time since you're going to need to charge it at night. Anyways, those are my two main reasons for avoiding the Apple Watch in the past, but now that I've used the Series 3 for a while, I definitely see the reason why people would choose to get one. I'm still not completely sure that my purchase was worth it, but I'm more sold than I used to be. Here's the thing, the Apple Watch isn't designed to be the two things I expected of it. It's not a phone and it's not a watch. Most people use the Apple Watch as a fitness tracker, and the Series 3 is without a doubt a very good fitness tracker. The Series 3 is waterproof up to 50 meters, which means that when I go swimming, all I have to do is just wear my watch, set the length of the pool, and press go. Then the Apple Watch will not only track how many times I swim across, but how quickly I swim, how many calories I've burnt, and even the different swimming strokes that I'm using. The Apple Watch is also amazing for running. With the GPS included this time round, I would say that it's up there with the very best running watches on the market. The Series 3 is very accurate, it will ping whenever you finish running a mile, and it will give you a very precise distance when you finish your run. It's not completely flawless all the time. For instance, the heart rate monitor gave me a really high heart rate a couple of times, but the benefits of having more graphs for the all-day averages in resting heart rates and walking heart rates definitely outweigh the problems. The other reason why the Apple Watch is perfect for fitness is it allows you to listen to your music library while you exercise, without you having to bring your phone everywhere. In the past, when I went running, I would have to bring my phone along and hold it in my hand as I was running, so it didn't bump into me constantly, but the Apple Watch changed all of that. Yes, the Series 3 is only able to play songs from your iTunes library or from Apple Music. If you have the cellular model, you can stream music without Wi-Fi as well, but you don't have access to anything that's not Apple, for instance Spotify or Pandora or Google Play Music. Since Spotify is the streaming app I use the most, that's a pity, but having a music player that actually generates really good sound on my wrist makes the trade-off a little bit better. I fully expect the Apple Watch to get additional streaming app support in the future, so while I'm disappointed that the current model doesn't have those abilities, I don't think this is going to be an unending problem. The last reason why you should at least think about getting the Apple Watch Series 3 is the fact that it's pretty durable. I'm used to phones that crack when you drop them from just a foot above the ground, but the Apple Watch doesn't show signs of wear and tear that easily. Even after my continuous usage of the Apple Watch, there aren't scratches or nicks in the body or the screen, and in my research of the Apple Watch Series 3, people who used the watch for much longer than I have still haven't run into any significant design issues. Plus, you're definitely nowhere near as likely to drop something that's strapped to your wrist as you are your phone. Look, the Series 3 undoubtedly has inherent drawbacks, such as the cost and the fact that you're locked to the iOS ecosystem, but Apple designed the watch in this way, so whether these things put you off getting the Apple Watch really just comes down to whether you're already on board with Apple or not. The Apple Watch is a really capable fitness tracker and music player, and those two things really stood out to me given that the last device I used that was at all comparable was the iPod Shuffle with a wristband. The Series 3 isn't a phone, and it's definitely not something that everyone needs. If you're not getting the Apple Watch for some kind of fitness use, I would say you really don't need it because that's what it's designed for. You can find timepieces that are a whole lot cheaper, you can find fitness trackers that maybe don't have all of the Apple Watch's features for cheaper as well, but the Apple Watch is a cool product, don't get me wrong, and I see why people find it exciting. You just have to evaluate whether it's right for you or not. But with that said, give me your opinions on the Apple Watch Series 3 in the comment section down below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and with that said, I will see you next time.